Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Your Boston Red Sox.
Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Pedro Martinez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the rookie second baseman. Number 12. And that is downstairs. And we are underway. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Clemente digs in now. That's a strike. 0-1.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Man at second. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next up for Texas, Carlos Delgado.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Martinez, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside. On the ground to first. And it gets by him. Manages to throw to third. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
Fourth, the designated hitter, Edgar
And now
Martinez.
here's the veteran DH, Edgar Martinez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, center fielder,
And now Carlos
Beltran.
Beltran. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at the corners, one away. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting sixth,
So
left
next to hit
fielder,
for Texas,
number 19.
Juan Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drop.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Fenway and getting to start, number 45. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Shortstop,
And stepping in for
13.
Boston, Alex Rodriguez. Pitch misses. 1-0. Navigating this Boston lineup, it's not easy. And this guy at the plate, one of the best power hitting shortstops of the game. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
1 out, base is empty. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and Vladdy is set down. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Number 5 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Boston. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Fenway, here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Martinez back to work. Arenado, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. A little out front there as he swings through it. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And now the veteran catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Francisco Lindor at the plate and takes high there. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Lindor swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Number 12 in the box now. Take strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Up and in, and that's ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
All loaded up here at the top of the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's a little bit high. The count now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that misses. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there. Not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now Roberto Clemente out towards right center field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So bases loaded with 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Carlos Delgado. Late swing, foul to the left.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball one there.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Rodriguez on third. Lindor over at second. Clemente over at first with 1 away. Now 1 missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a slow roller. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one misses in the dirt. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Clemente tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside
Leading
Fenway
off
Park,
for the
top half of the
Rangers,
third
the
inning, and
designated
now the
hitter,
DH,
Edgar
Edgar
Martinez.
Martinez. And takes
that's
low
a ball.
for ball 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great
Counts
job,
1-0.
Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats
Ball
out of them.
2.
They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Next up for Texas, Carlos Beltran. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside.
Outside.
Going to count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective
Now batting,
pitching, is
number
getting
19.
ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Juan Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped left field. And it hits off the monster. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Waste no time there.
Up next
Absolutely
for the Rangers,
hammered that
third
baseball.
baseman,
Very
Nolan
loud coming off the bat.
Arenado.
107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Could use a ground ball
Nope.
here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get two, get out of this.
That's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one fouled off. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the
Rodriguez.
fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
So 2 down now, and here is Pudge Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one inside. Ball 1. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the inside edge. And foul ball. And that's way high. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Manny Machado now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
And that's in for a strike.
And it's 0-1. And that's a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Alex Rodriguez up next for the Red Sox.
Fly to center his first time.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Two to count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. An absolute smash to left. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. And next for the Red Sox, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, number 5.
And here's the first baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed. Manny Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-0 finds the zone. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The other way, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time up. That's outside, and that's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now 1-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And now here is Sammy Sosa. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 3. David Ortiz would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! That's worth the price of admission. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 6-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
And here is David Ortiz. Pitch misses. Ball one. Swings through that one out in front that
One
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 3. Back here in Boston, here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco
You talk about elite
Lindor.
defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
0-2 is the count.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now 2-2.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And now it's filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat.
Now
He had to play off
batting,
some
number 12.
really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Number 12 in the box again. Takes. A strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a foul ball. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Roberto Clemente getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now one out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. 1 for 2. That one outside. 1-0. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 3. Back here in Boston, here's Jose Ramirez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one ripped, but foul. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. 2-2 the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Next,
man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Catcher,
Carlos Santana will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Ball 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Rodriguez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Foul ball. Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. And the Rangers manager
Now
making his
batting,
way towards the
right
mound
fielder,
now as he will make the
Vladimir
move.
Guerrero.
Number 45 won't go any further tonight. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for Texas.
Jose Barrios
Number
on the pitch
17.
out of the pen here.
Still
Jose
pretty early in the
Barrios.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and Vladdy is set down. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. So they strand a pair. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 3. Back in Boston,
Leading
top
off
5,
for
John
the
Sciambi
Rangers,
with Chris
the designated
Singleton.
hitter,
And
Edgar
leading it off,
Martinez.
Edgar Martinez. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the
And at
Rangers.
first,
center
here's a
fielder,
big power
Carlos
threat.
Beltran.
Carlos Beltran. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That catches the corner. Beltran goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a swing and a miss.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So up next, Juan Gonzalez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the slider catches the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. And now they have a base runner at second.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long
Leading
ball
off
threat,
for
number
the
5.
Red Sox, first baseman, number 5.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Just
0-1.
Missed. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Sammy Sosa up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Pudge Rodriguez. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Late swing fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Pedro Martinez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox
Sox
bring on a new pitcher, Mario Soto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So the Rangers batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Roberto Clemente stepping in for the Rangers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Soto checks over to first, and he's back. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. Lindor the move. Ball outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. David Ortiz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Javier Vasquez appears to be getting loose. Diaz getting loose as well. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. That's to third. Arenado whips it across. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's the strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Inside. And the count is 1-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes Manny Machado. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball down.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Beltran under it. Corrals it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. There's the strike. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one finds its way through.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 0-1. And that one a little bit high. Delgado over at first with one away.
Ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe at the plate. And now just a two-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Really important at bat coming up now.
One out, runner at second. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Pitch misses. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's it out.
He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in, Juan Gonzalez. This guy with light tower power. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And it is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 6-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Mario Soto done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox.
Red Sox, number 56.
Number 56.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Inside, just missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Roberto Hernandez.
Now pitching for Texas, number 40.
Tied at 6.
Leading off
Carlos
for the Red
Santana
Sox.
now at the plate.
Catcher,
He is struck
Carlos
out and he is walked.
Santana.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Just missed. And that's in there at the knees. Off the plate, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And down on strikes. And now one away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a
Now
pitch like that
batting,
in tight. You just
13.
feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches
Hold
strike
one,
one.
count.
All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The 1-2. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Vladimir
Now
Guerrero
batting,
up next
the
for the
right
Red
fielder,
Sox.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And that
That's
misses
outside.
off the outside edge. Not
Two
close
balls,
with that
no strike.
one. And it's 2-0. And another
Outside, that's a
ball. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
Now
bat.
batting, number
Runner at
5.
first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Slapped foul. Outside low, and that's ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That
Two
one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And that's ball 2. That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Manny Ramirez, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Cut on and lifted in the air. Beltran sizing this one up. He's got it. That is the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we're all even at 6 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Number
68.
68. Tied at 6.
Leading off for
Pudge
Texas,
Rodriguez
catcher,
digs in
Ivan
now.
Rodriguez.
This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And ball
1-1.
1.
Ball, that's down.
Next
That's
offering
ball
misses
3.
down and away.
First pitch strike from
3
the
balls,
pitcher, but
1
then
strike.
no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy
Up
laying off
next
a
for the
3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike. There goes the runner. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one almost got him. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter. 1 for 4 with a double. Over to first, and he's saved. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next pitch way upstairs. That one catches the corner for a strike. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save.
Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Roberto Clemente.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Roberto Clemente.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. 0-1. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Willie Hernandez.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Manny Ramirez.
Fouled off. He was late. That's way outside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Sammy Sosa up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Javier Vasquez getting ready to go. Diaz getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And here is David Ortiz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Melton, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you got
2
4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. So we're still tied at 6.
Now pitching for
Back
the Red
now,
Sox.
and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Carlos
Leading
Delgado
off for
getting
the
ready
Rangers,
to hit.
First baseman Carlos Delgado.
Misses outside, and that is ball 1. And that one upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Edgar Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out
Edgar
by swinging at
Martinez.
something out of the zone.
Go ahead run on base. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Edgar Martinez, known for his late inning heroics. There's the strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Framber Valdez, the left-hander, up and throwing. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. He's a guy who does it all. That one at triple digits. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Off the mark there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, number 19.
So next to hit for Texas, Juan Gonzalez.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fouled off down the right side. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now
Alexis Diaz.
Texas, number 43.
Now it's the second baseman,
Alexis
Jose Ramirez.
Diaz.
3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that is cut on and missed. 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Tied at 6. So stepping in for Boston, Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And takes low for ball 1. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that quickly 2 away.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Santana. And that one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Red Sox go down quietly. This game remains tied at 6. On to extra innings. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. Clase back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
So a change being made out at second. Entering as the pinch runner, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. Sosa under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the third out. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 10. And we're all even at 6 apiece. On to the bottom of the 10th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Man at second. This one popped up. And it's caught for the out.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Looked like it was a little bit
Count
up.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. That one is upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 2-1. And misses inside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long